Who will revise last time what we have seen? Am I audible?
Uh, Last lecture.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, sir.
हाँ.
Hello, sir.
हाँ जयदेव, am I audible?
Uh, shall I continue?
Yes, yes. येतोय का आवाज माझा?
Previous lecture we have seen tuple and how to define a tuple.
Okay.
We have seen the function len and del function. Uh,
Del
Also,
function
we
or
have
del
seen
keyword?
del keyword. Sorry,
हाँ.
len function and del keyword and
Okay.
slicing of tuple.
Okay. Again.
Uh, how to means
How to use? Have we started set? आवाज येतोय का माझा? हॅलो. म्यूट झालं का? हॅलो हॅलो, एम आय ऑडिएबल?
yes, sir.
हाँ. Have we started Python set? Who will unmute?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. So can you define Python set?
Sir, Python set is collection which is unordered and unindexed,
Okay.
and we are writing sets in curly brackets.
Okay.
And as sets are unindexed, we cannot access the elements by using index.
Okay.
So we have to use in keyword.
Hmm.
By using for loop, we can access the elements of sets.
Very good. By using for loop, we can access the elements of the set. Okay. ठीक है. So is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think first program we have seen set. About set. Set is collection which is unordered and unindexed. Okay. In Python, sets are written in curly brackets. So this is the example. This set we have initialized in the curly bracket. Five items have been mentioned: apple, banana, cherry, then 1 comma 2.0. And if you'll check what is the type of this set, okay, this set is Python literal in this case. And type of this set, if you'll check by using type built-in function, in that case machine will display it is set. Let us check it. Okay, class is set. It means this is a set Python literal. And if you will display entire set on the output screen, in this way it will be displayed. Once again, if I will run this program again, what will happen? Sequence will vary. Okay, sequence may vary. Therefore, we are calling set is collection which is unordered and unindexed. Unindexed means what? At specific position, specific value will not be changed as set is collection of unordered elements. In this way, you can remember. Therefore, we are calling it as unindexed. Set is unindexed. हे बघितलं होतं बरोबर का? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then program number 2 also we have seen by using for loop we can access the elements which are present in the set. So set 1 is initialized here, 4 elements I have mentioned which are string type of elements I have mentioned in this set. And with the help of for loop, what we can do, we can display all elements which are present in the set. So simply what you need to do for each keyword, then w any Python variable you can use, w x p z, any variable you can use. So here I am using w. So for w in is also keyword. For each keyword in is keyword, and set 1 is name of the set. So in this set, okay, set 1, in the set 1 we are printing all the elements with the help of w variable, where w is variable of Python. So we have written for, then one blank space, w is Python variable, another blank space in, which is keyword, again blank space, and name of the set, that is set 1. And then we are giving colon. So it means now after this colon we are starting body of the for loop, that we are calling it as block of the for loop. Therefore proper indentation needs to be given. If you will not give indentation, in this case what will happen, it will give error, and indentation error will be given by the Python interpreter, that also we have seen. It means block of the for loop needs to be mentioned, and for that we will be giving indentation. So specific space we need to reserve, and after this for loop, so with which Python interpreter will understand this is the block of for loop. So print function will help us to display all elements which are present in this set 1, and these all elements will be displaying with the help of w, which is Python variable. This w will vary from, actually this w is considered and all elements which are present in the set, and one by one all the elements will be displayed on the output console. In this way what happens, for loop can be used. Again, in the same block, if you will be mentioning another print statement where welcome is mentioned, so because of this what will happen, both statements will be considered in the for loop. Okay, so welcome will also will be displayed each time after each element. It means first of all apple will be displayed, then welcome will be displayed, then banana will be displayed, again welcome will be displayed, and so on. Because both statements will become part of the for loop. Both statements will be considered in the block of the for loop. So if I will not give indentation before this print function in the statement number 13, so interpreter will consider this is not part of the for loop, and only elements will be displayed. After displaying all elements, then welcome will be displayed only for one time. This also we have seen. Okay, but if you will give indentation, in that case what will happen, it will consider this statement number 13 will be considered as a part of for loop, and because of which both statements will be executed each time, and welcome also will be displayed. And how many elements you will be using, this many times welcome will be displayed. So is there any issue for this, how to access elements of set?
No, sir.
So let us go to program number 3.
Yes, sir.
I think this is Python literal number 4. First of all we have seen variable, then list, then tuple, and this is set, Python set. In case of list and tuple, both Python literals are indexed type of Python literals, where indexing is possible. Only in case of set it is not indexed, therefore we are calling it as unindexed. And unordered collection, in this way we can remember an meaning of set. Okay, so let us understand, and with a few more programs with the help of few more programs. So program number 3, where we will understand uh, in keyword. Okay, So in case of in program number 2 we have seen in case of for loop we used in keyword. So similarly in keyword can be used to determine element is present in the set or not. So let us understand, this set is the Python literal, and because of curly bracket it will become set. Okay, Python set. So in the curly bracket, three elements I have mentioned: apple, banana, and cherry. We are separating all elements by comma, and in the curly bracket we are mentioning because of which it will become set. And in the print function, simply we are writing which element you want to check, that can be mentioned with in keyword. And how it can be written, first of all, at the start and in the print function you can mention name of the element. Now in this case, as string is used, therefore it is written in the double quotes. So kiwi I want to check. Okay, I want to check kiwi is present in the this set or not, and that will be checked, that will be tested with the help of in keyword. So kiwi, that we have written in double quote, then one blank space, in is keyword, then another blank space and name of the set. In which set you want to check your element is present or not, that name of the set needs to be written after this in. So kiwi in this set. In this way, print function can be given to the interpreter, with which Python interpreter will check kiwi is present in the set or not. Now in this case kiwi is not present, because of which if you execute this program, in that case output of this statement number 6 will be false. Let us check it. I will be executing this program. So simply it will return false. So what is the meaning of this statement? Statement number 6. What you understood?
Kiwi is not present in the set. Kiwi is not present in the set.
Very good. Kiwi is not present in the set. And how to check it? Simply you need to write name of the element, then in keyword and name of the set. And entire thing we are mentioning in the print function, because of which interpreter will understand this instruction, where you will be giving information to the interpreter as particular element is present in the set or not, and that will be checked with the help of in keyword. Okay, if I will write here, say apple. So apple I want to check apple in this set. In this way, if command will be given with the help of print function, in that case what will happen, it will return true by the Python interpreter, because apple is present in the set. So I will be executing again, you will get here true. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, let us check with the help of this statement, can we check two elements uh, in the set or not. So I will write another element, that is banana. Okay, with the help of comma operator, let us check it, what it will do. It will give error, or now in this case it is returning true. Okay, apple is printed, then I think it will check only banana is present in the list or not. बरोबर का? Apple as it is, it will be printed, and true, this result true is for banana in this set. If I will copy this entire statement in this set, if I will copy, I will copy it and I will paste before this comma. Now in this case what will happen, it will check and apple as well as banana is present in this set or not. Let us check it. Okay, first true will represent for this apple element, and second true will be represented for this banana element. If you'll miss any alphabet, or if you'll not be writing correct spelling of banana, in that case also what will happen, it will be checking is this element is present in the set or not. Wait a minute. So I will execute it. Now in this case it will give false. काय अडचण? Is there any doubt? हॅलो,
No doubt, sir.
ठीक आहे. एका वाक्यामध्ये कोण सांगेल 3.py? What you understood from this program 3.py? What we are checking? What it will be? How it will help us? सांगा.
In third program, we have seen that element present in the sets means which element we want, and that element is present in set or not.
And that will be checking with the help of which keyword?
In keyword.
In keyword. Okay. Let us go to program number 4.py. Now let us understand this three statements which I have written for 4.py. Actually program is not written, script is missing here. We can read it. Change items. Okay. In case of tuple, in case of list, we have seen we can change items which are present in the list and tuple. Actually in case of tuple we cannot change directly, but with the help of converting tuple into list we can change our items which are present in the tuple. But in case of set, if you will try to, actually we cannot change because one set is created. We cannot change its item, but we can add new items. Let us understand. In case of set we cannot change because there are two reasons. One is with the set is collection which is unordered and unindexed, because of which it's very difficult. We cannot convert set into list. बरोबर का? Hello?
Yes, sir.
In case of tuple, we tried to convert our tuple into list. That was possible because in case of tuple is ordered collection, because of which we can convert it into list. But in case of set, we cannot convert set into list. Therefore, once set is created, we cannot change its item. But if somebody wants to add certain items in the set, it is possible. New items can be added, that we'll see. So have you understood this point? We cannot change elements in the tuple, but we can add. So let us understand 5.py, where we'll understand how to add elements in the set. Now in this case we are using another function, another method, that is add. And if you observe color for this add, so you will get a white color. It means this is a simple method in Python which is not built in like print function. So when you will be calling this function, so how to call? With the help of name of this set. In this case this set is the name of this set, then dot operator, then name of the function can be written, and in the round bracket you can write element, which element you want to add in the list. Now this is the initialization. Initially 3 elements we have initialized: apple, banana and cherry, and with the help of statement number 8 we will be adding orange in the set. Okay, in this set we are adding this orange element or value or entity and that can be added with the help of add function, which is simple method in Python, and this add comes along with set. If you check, can we use append? If you write here append, in that case what will happen? It will be giving error because append we cannot use along with set. इथे दाखवतो unresolved attribute reference append for class set. It means if you will be using set Python literal, at that time we cannot append. If you try to insert, let us check insert. Again for this insert function also we cannot use, which we use in case of list. Mouse unresolved attribute reference insert for class set. It means in case of list we used append, insert. If same functions we will use for a set, in that case it is not allowed because these functions we will not be associated with set. Instead of these two functions we have add function, and this add we can use along with set. So simply this add method will help us to there are actually two methods. Update is also another method which will help again to update your elements which are present in this set, that we'll see in next program. But let us focus towards this add method. So with the help of add method we can add new element. Okay, new element can be added in the set. Okay, have you understood this 5.py?
Yes, sir.
So who will brief about 5.py? Anyone can unmute and you can brief about this 5.py, what you understood from this. Then I can execute this program. Hello?
Sir, once set is created, we cannot change the element, but we can add new elements in the sets.
Very good.
And to add elements in the set, we use add method, which is simple.
Which is simple method in Python. We cannot use append, we cannot use insert. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will be executing this program. So because of statement number 8, what will happen? Simply statement number 8 will help us, with which interpreter will understand you want to add orange element in the this set. In this set, this set. Okay. And if you will print statement number 9, where we are printing elements which are present in the this set, where this set is our set. So if I will execute this, so orange element you will find in the this set. Sequence बदलेल थोड़ा, ठीक है, because set is collection of unordered elements. Order will not remain same. It is unindexed. बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
See, once again if I will execute, again you will find another sequence. Therefore we are calling it as unindexed and unordered, because of which it is set. So have you understood how to add element by using add method? Now
Yes, sir.
one interesting thing, let us understand. I will try to add apple. Okay. In earlier case we tried to add orange. Now I am trying to add apple, which is already present in this set. And if I will execute this program, interpreter will not give any kind of error, but what will happen, this apple will not be added for one more time in the set, because in the set, if you will be considering set Python literal, in that case what will happen, it will be considering unique elements, collection or group of unique elements. It means repetitive elements are not allowed in case of set. This is very important feature which you will be getting with the help of set. So I tried to add an apple which is present already in this set. If I will execute, you will get only 3 elements in this set. Hello?
Yes, sir.
One more time apple will not be added, because set is collection, but it is collection of unique elements. So same elements, if you write, say here I will write one more time banana. Okay. One more time I will add a cherry. C should be small. Sorry. Now in this case also what will happen? It will print only 3 elements which are unique: apple, cherry, and banana. Let us check it. Apple, cherry, and banana. Sequence will vary, but what will happen? It will display only unique elements on the output console. Therefore, repetitive elements or elements which are occurring more than one time, such elements will not be considered in case of set. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I will add kiwi, in that case what will happen? Now here you will find banana is present twice, cherry is present twice, but kiwi and apple, these are unique elements. Therefore from these 4 elements, it will consider only 2 unique elements, and output will be 4 elements with apple, kiwi, banana, and cherry. Let us check it. So kiwi will be added. Kiwi will be added in the result. So have you understood add method, which is simple method in Python, which will help us to simply add new element. Okay, I will call, therefore new word is mentioned here. New element will be added in the list. If same element you are trying to add, it will not be added uh, because set is collection of unique unordered elements. Have you understood 5.py?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us go to program number 6.
Yes, sir.
Who will revise this 5.py once again in your own language? Pranay, can you try? Mr. Pranay.
Yes, sir.
हाँ सांगा थोड़ा सर मग
Yes, sir.
पुढे हाँ
Sir. Add is used for adding more than one items in the set. It is not allowing the
एक मिनट more than one
more than one unique items.
हाँ more than one unique items. Let us check it. One more item I want to add. जे काय म्हणता तुम्ही that I want to check. चिकू चिकूचं स्पेलिंग चिकू ठीक है. I am trying to add two elements. See here, it will give error. Let us check it. Okay, only it will accept only one argument at a time. We are trying to add two elements. Which will not allow us at this point. Because of which, can you change your line? Can you revise again?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Add is used to add only one item in the set.
Very good.
It only allows unique elements.
Very good. Very good.
It is not allowing any other repetitive elements in the set.
Very good. Very good. अजून कोण सांगेल? श्रेयस चव्हाण, can you try? मिलिंद जगदाळे.
Yes, sir. Add is a method to add one new items in the this in set, and it is simple method in Python.
Okay.
And repetitive elements not allowed in set.
Very good. Very good. Now Shreyas, can you unmute?
Yes, sir. If we want to add any element in the list, we can add this method. We can add by this method.
How many elements we can add at a time?
At a time, one, sir.
Very good. At a time, only one element will be added in the list. But see here, one more time, if same statement I will copy, I will write here, and another element if I will try to add, this will work. Chiku. Okay. In this case, what will happen? With the help of statement number 8, it will add kiwi, and with the help of statement number 9, it will add chiku. In this way, what will happen? Both elements will be added in the set, kiwi and chiku. This is allowed, but simultaneously we cannot add more than one elements. Will it be okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. रुपेश देरे सांगता येईल का? रुपेश, वैभव भोसले, कोण बोलत नाही. ठीक आहे. ओंकार पवार.
Yes, sir.
सांगा एक line about add method in Python, how it will help.
The add function is used to add one specific element into the set.
Okay.
And repeated elements in the set are not shown when the set is printed.
Okay. ठीक है. I hope you have understood this add method. Similarly, let us understand one more method, update. And with the help of update method also, what we can do now here, more than one items if you want to add or update. So update method will help us to add more than one items, that we'll see now with the help of program number 6.py. So let us understand this. So first of all, first statement number 4 will help us to understand initialization of set, where this set is name of the Python literal, which will represent set because of curly bracket and three elements. Three elements I have initialized: apple, banana, and cherry. If you will print it, simply it will print these three elements on the output console. After this, update. If you will observe update, so update is also simple method in Python like add method. And if method is simple, in that case, simply how we are using it, object will be the name of Python literal. Now in this case, this set is our Python literal, so this set we are writing, then dot operator and name of the function which will be called, and in the round bracket we can mention our elements, more than one elements if you want to add or update in this set. Okay, this set in this case, so three elements will be added in this set. Now to add these elements, one more thing I wanted to highlight. To add these three elements, either you can use square bracket, you can use curly bracket, or you can use round bracket. Okay, so if you will be using square bracket, it means what? In the round bracket, in the update function, argument you will be passing as list. Okay, if I am using square bracket, means what? This is list, and this list I want to update in this set. It means these three elements I want to add in the set. Here, apple, banana, cherry मध्ये I want to add orange, mango and grapes, which is actually list. हे list आहे. Okay, when I will be using square bracket. काय अडचण? Hello?
No, sir.
So after this statement, if I will print this set, so output of this set, and for statement number 9 will be combination of 6 elements, where apple, banana, cherry, orange, mango and grapes will be displayed. Because of this update function, we added three elements, three values in the original set. So I am executing this program number 6.py, where you will find before using this update function. So this is the output. Okay, this is the output for statement number 5, and this is the output. Okay, this is the output for statement number 9. After update method, our set has been updated with new three values, which are orange, mango and grapes. समझ लो है?
Yes, sir.
Any issue with this program 6.py? If I will add one more item, comma देऊन इकडे आपण एक add करूया. Now this element also will be added in the original set, this set. Okay. So in short, what we can understand, what we can remember for two methods, add method and update method. In case of add method, we can add only one element in the set. Okay, and in case of update method, if you want to add more than one elements, in that case what you do, you use an update method, which is simple method in Python. It comes along with set, and this method will help us to add elements, more than one elements. Okay, I can highlight that point. एक जरी टाकलं तरी होईल का बघा. Let us check it. का दोन पेक्षा जास्त लागतात. It will add one element also. If you want to add one more element, check करू आपण. ठीक आहे, एरर वगैरे येतो नाही. It means if you want to add one element also can be added. एवढंच आहे याच्यामध्ये, ठीक आहे. This is the first statement where you can understand list. Okay, list was the argument for this update method. Now I will pass comment to this statement number 6 and I will remove and comment for statement number 7. In that case, what will happen? Statement number 7 will be executed now. Now in this case, instead of square bracket, I am using curly bracket, and curly bracket represents set. So in update method, you can pass argument as entire set. Another set can become argument for update method. Now in this case, again these three elements will be added in this set. This is also allowed. It means argument for update method can be list or set or tuple. Okay. Now I will be moving towards statement number 8. I will pass comment to statement number 7. I will remove comment of statement number 8. Now in statement number 8, if you will observe all these three elements I have mentioned in the round bracket, it means here for update method argument will be tuple. Okay. We have seen tuple we are mentioning in the round bracket. Am I right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So in the round bracket also it means in this case for update method entire argument will be our tuple, which will be collection of three elements, orange, mango and grapes, and these three elements will be added in this set, which is our set. So I am executing this. Okay, so what you understood, what did you understand from this 6-point PY? Hello? Sang short मध्ये.
We can add more than two elements or more than one element by using update method.
Okay. Now there are three ways.
We can add elements in the form of list or set or tuple.
Very good. We can add, we can update, we can add our set in the form of list, tuple or set. Another set also. Now one question I will ask, instead of orange here, if I will mention apple, so what will happen? Will it give error or it will be updated?
Updated, sir.
And what will be the output?
Apple, banana, cherry, mango, grapes, chiku.
Very good. Apple will not be displayed, which is twice. एकदा दाखवेल ते. It will not throw any kind of error. It means repetitive elements. If you try to push in the set, in that case what will happen? It will accept only unique elements, and unique elements will be the collection. Okay, unique elements will be added in the set. Repetitive elements, if you will try to push, okay, now here I am trying to add, I am trying to update apple in the set, but apple is already present in this set, because of which what will happen? It will not accept apple one more time in the set. Therefore another way also you can define set which is collection. Okay, collection which is unordered, okay, unindexed and unique elements. युनिक शब्द एक थोडासा आहे, तो आपल्याला वापरायला लागेल. युनिक मेंबर्स असतात त्याच्यामध्ये. काय अडचण?
No, sir.
So have you understood add and update?
Yes, sir.
Any point which will differ add and update from your side, can you share?
So in add method we can add only one element.
Very good.
And in update method we can add more than one element.
As well as one element. ते पण चेक केलं आपण. One or more than one elements.
Yes, sir.
And what is the similarity?
It is not taking similar element, means which is element which is already present in the set.
that is similarity in both methods. Okay. Again, one more similarity is there for add and update. What kind of functions are those?
Simple type.
Very good. Simple methods. These functions are simple methods in Python. They are not built in like print function. Okay, that is also difference. Sorry, that is similarity in between add and update. Let us move towards program number 7.py where we'll understand. This is very easy. Who will help to explain this? Here, this function, which is a built-in function, alien function is built-in function, which we use in case of string, in case of list, in case of tuple. Now, in case of set, also we'll be understanding. काय दाखवेल?
It will give number of elements present in the set.
It will give number of elements which are present in this set, and especially you should mention unique elements. Okay. आता इकडे मी अजून एक वाढवलं. One more element which is repetitively I am adding apple. Now in this case, while counting, okay, while counting 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 elements, but with the help of alien function, if you will be using set, in that case simply it will display how many elements, how many unique elements are present in this set. Let us check it. 3 आले इकडे. Hello. बरोबर.
Yes, sir.
Now if I will use instead of curly bracket, if I will use square bracket, and if I will be using square bracket, simply this set will become list. And in this case, if I will be using same function alien, in that case it will not show me 3, it will show 4. This is the difference. Hello. This is the difference
Yes, sir.
between list and set. If you will be using set, so repetitive elements will not be counted with the help of alien function. That can be understood. Okay. So have you understood this? सोपं आहे alien function which already we have seen for different cases. List ला बघितलं, tuple ला बघितलं, okay. Set ला बघतोय, string ला पण बघितलं. With the help of string, how many number of elements are present in this string, that also we can count with the help of alien function. And alien is which type of function? Hello?
Built-in.
Built-in type of function. Only if it will be coming along with set, Python literal, at that time it will count how many unique elements are present in this set. Unique elements will be counted. Therefore, in this case, it will be showing 3. Only that point you can remember unique elements for set. असं लक्षात ठेवा. Okay. Let us go to program number 8.py where we'll understand if specific element, if you want to remove, okay, from this set, that can be removed with the help of remove method. I think remove method we use in case of list. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
थोडंसं आठवतं बघा. Similarly, if any specific element from your set, if you want to remove method will help us to remove that particular element from your set. Now, one more interesting thing about this remove, I think same case happened along with list, that you can remember. If you will recall it, you can say one or two lines about it. So remove function, if I will be using, now in this case I have used this remove function, remove method, which is simple method, and banana, which is present in this set. Okay, so banana element I want to remove from this set. In that case, what will happen? It will remove, and after removing this banana element from your set, if you try to display the set, so it will display only 2 elements on the output console, that will be apple and cherry. Let us check it. Apple and cherry and apple. Okay, sequence, because sequence will not remain same. समझला how to remove?
Yes, sir.
मला वाटतं लिस्ट सारखंच आहे, थोडंसं बघा आठवतं का. इन केस ऑफ लिस्ट ऑल्सो वी हॅव सीन हाऊ टू रिमूव्ह स्पेसिफिक एलिमेंट फ्रॉम द लिस्ट. जर इथे मी स्क्वेअर ब्रॅकेट टाकला तर ते काम करेल लिस्ट सारखं. लेट अस चेक इट. Apple and cherry, but as it is, see here, as it is ordered, because of which apple will always display at first position, because list is collection of ordered elements. बरोबर का. आणि कर्ली ब्रॅकेट टाकल्यानंतर सिक्वेन्स बदलेल, but specific element will be removed from your set. इथपर्यंत काय अडचण. Remove is also simple method in Python. If simple method you will be using, it will be associated with specific Python literal. Now in this case, this set is the Python literal, therefore this set will become object. So this set, then dot operator, remove method in the round bracket, argument will be passing, whatever argument will be passing, that will be the actual value of element which is present in this set. Now interesting thing, now I will be commenting to this statement number 8, and if I will remove and comment to this statement number 9, where kiwi which is not present in this set, and that element I am giving information to Python interpreter to remove and kiwi from this set, but kiwi is not present in this set, because of which it will throw an error. Because kiwi is not present in this set. Let us check it. Okay, key error म्हणलं त्यांनी. Because kiwi is not present in this set, it means element which is not present in this set, if that element you will try to remove from this set, at that time it will throw key error. असलेला एलिमेंट काढेल, नसलेला एलिमेंट काढणार नाही, तो एरर थ्रो करणार, and that error will be key error, because this kiwi is not present in this set. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
मग ह्याच्यावरती आपण एक बघितलं होतं, इफ एलिमेंट इज प्रेझेंट ऑर नॉट विथ द हेल्प ऑफ इन कीवर्ड. कॅन यू रिमेंबर? इकडे कुठेतरी असेल तो प्रोग्राम, आता लक्षात नाही माझ्या कुठला एक स्पेसिफिक. With the help of in keyword we can check element is present in the set or not. बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
So in keyword you can use, first of all you need to check is kiwi present or not. If its result true, then only what we can do, we can remove a specific element from the set, otherwise it will be throwing an error. In this way exceptions can be handled. कोण सांगेल 2 लाइन अबाउट दिस रिमूव मेथड? हेलो, एनीवन कैन अनम्यूट?
By using remove, we can remove the present elements in the set.
But at a time how many elements can be removed? In case of list also we have checked. In case of set also, if you'll ask me to check, I can check banana. Okay, now in this case it will throw an error. Let us check it. Okay, remove text exactly one argument. So same type error we have faced in case of list. Similar kind of error you will be getting if you try to remove more than one elements with the help of remove method. बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
सांगा परत एकदा शॉर्ट मध्ये. How many elements can be removed?
We can remove only one element from the set.
And one more speciality, if you want to remove that element, what should happen?
It should be present in the set.
Very good. Whatever element will be removing from this set, that element should present in the set, otherwise it is throwing an error. That we have checked with Kiwi. I hope you have understood 8.py. If anybody is having any kind of doubt, you can ask. Otherwise I can move towards program number 9.py, where we'll understand discard method. आहे का काही एरर, काही पॉइंट आहे का ह्याच्यामध्ये?
No, sir.
ठीक है. Let us go to program number 9.py where we will understand discard method. Okay. In one line, if you will ask what is the difference between discard and remove, so in one line I can give answer if element, that element, which element you will be removing, okay, from this set, if that element is not present, then it will not be throwing an error. That is the difference between remove and discard. In case of remove, it will be throwing an error. For example, kiwi is not present in this set. If you will try to discard or remove kiwi, okay, it will not be throwing an error because kiwi is not present in the set and you are trying to remove kiwi. But in case of remove, what will happen? It will be throwing an error. एवढाच फरक आहे, दोन्ही मध्ये सेमच आहे, ते बघा आणि समजतं का? ओके, किवी नाही आहे त्याच्यामध्ये, नसेल तर काढू नाही शकणार, असेल तरच काढणार. ओके, समजलो का? हॅलो, डिस्कार्ड. What is the difference between discard and remove? Hello?
Sir, in case of discard, if we try to remove the element which does not exist in the set,
Okay.
then also discard will not raise any error.
Very good. It will not raise any kind of error. But same thing if we will try to do with remove method, in that case what will happen? It is throwing an error. Only that is the difference. Otherwise, in both cases, what happens? It will be removing the specific element. बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
थोडंसं जास्त एलिमेंट काढतं का ते एकदा चेक करूया. ऍपल कलर आला म्हणजे असला एरर आहे ना. ठीक आहे. It accepts only one argument. Okay, it means for arguments also, if you check, if you compare remove and discard, so both Python methods are accepting only one argument. Okay, only what is the difference? If element is not present in this set and if that element you are trying to remove with the help of discard, so it will not be throwing an error. एवढाच फरक आहे त्याच्यामध्ये, बाकी सगळं सेम आहे. डिस्कार्ड अँड रिमूव्ह. हॅव यू अंडरस्टूड? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Let us go to program number 10.py.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, a pop method we have seen.
Yes, sir.
Pop method we have seen for list. Now in case of set, okay, curly bracket म्हणजे set. In case of set, if we will use a pop method, in that case what will happen? It will be because set is unordered and it may remove actually last element, but as sequence is not followed in case of set, because of which this pop method, if will not be passing any argument, in that case any element can be removed. In case of list, जर इथे स्क्वेअर ब्रॅकेट असला असता, ओके, इन केस ऑफ लिस्ट, इफ यू आर नॉट पासिंग एनी आर्ग्युमेंट फॉर पॉप मेथड, ऑलवेज इट विल रिमूव लास्ट एलिमेंट फ्रॉम युअर लिस्ट. बट इन केस ऑफ सेट, इफ यू विल बी यूजिंग पॉप मेथड, इन दैट केस व्हाट विल हैपन? इट विल रिमूव एनी मेथड बिकॉज सेट इज अनऑर्डर्ड कलेक्शन. कुठला एलिमेंट रिमूव करल दॅट वी कॅनॉट प्रेडिक्ट. हॅलो हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
एवढंच आहे याच्यामध्ये बरं का, पॉप मेथड. नाउ इफ आय विल एक्झिक्यूट, लेट अस चेक which element will be removed, and that element I am trying to store in the X. So in this case banana has been removed by this pop method. But in case of list, इकडे चेंज करतो मी. ओके, in case of list obviously it will remove cherry. Let us check it. चेरीज रिमूव्ह करणार प्रत्येक वेळेस. ओके, बिकॉज लिस्ट इज ऑर्डर्ड कलेक्शन, whereas set is not having any order, it is not following order, because of which out of your elements, any one element will be removed with this pop method. एवढंच आहे याच्यामध्ये. And can I pass argument for pop method in case of set? Hello. Next question. Can I write 0?
No, sir.
No. What is the reason?
Set is unindexed.
हा, धनश्री काहीतरी म्हणले आहे, आवाज नाही आला. धनश्री का काय नाव त्यांचं? हा, धनश्री
Set has, yes sir.
हा
Set has not index. Same answer, sir.
हा, set is not having any index. It means collection of unindexed element because of which we cannot deal with index. In case of pop method, we are passing index in the round bracket as an argument. We are passing index, but as set is unindexed, because of which we cannot pass argument for pop method if it will be coming along with set. This can be remembered. Okay, and in this case, in case of list, if you will not be passing any index, by default it will be removing last element from your list. But in case of set, if you will be using pop method, so it may remove any element. Sometimes it may remove apple, sometimes it may remove banana, it may remove cherry, and we cannot predict which element will be removed with the pop method in case of set. बघा इकडे मी काय करतो आता, हे थोडेसे स्टेटमेंट कॉपी पेस्ट केलेत मी. आय एम रिमूव्हिंग कमेंट्स फॉर these statements, and if you will observe how many times pop method I am calling, 3 times, because 3 elements are present in this set, and because of which 3 times I am calling this pop method, and I am printing an x value, which element will be removed. Its sequence also I want to display on the output console, because of which each time I am printing x and each time I am printing set. ठीक है. If I will execute this program, you will understand sequence will not be followed. Elements will be removed randomly. Now in first execution, पहिला execution ला काय झालं बघा इकडे, apple is removed, then cherry, which is third element. जर sequence ने गेला असता तर ते apple नंतर banana नंतर cherry, but it is not following any kind of sequence, because of which here you can understand. First of all, apple will be removed, then cherry and banana will be the elements for this set. And after this, again what we'll be doing, we'll be calling this pop method. Again we are storing value of x. In in statement number 14, it will be removing cherry, and if you will remove cherry, and after removing cherry, if you try to print this set, at that time what will happen, only one element will remain present in this set. And if you call and pop method for third time, in that case again what will happen, it will be called and last element will be removed, and which is present, obviously it is banana, that's why एकटच राहिलं तर 100% तो एलिमेंट काढून टाकणार. ओके, बट if in my set there are 2 elements, so which element will be removed, that we cannot predict, only that you can remember. And in the last case, if banana is present, obviously it will remove this banana, and in this way what happens, pop method can be used. And if I will execute this for second time, बघा इकडे sequence कसा आहे, पहिल्यांदा apple काढलं, नंतर cherry, banana. If I will execute for one more time, now sequence will vary, sequence will change. पहिल्यांदा cherry काढलं, नंतर banana, apple. It means for this pop method we cannot predict which element can be removed or will be removed by the Python interpreter or this pop method. And at the last, if nothing is there in this set, so by default what it will display, it will say set. राउंड ब्रॅकेट मध्ये आहे ते सेट. आता हे कशामुळे मला अजून समजलं नाही एवढं, ठीक आहे. बट एम्प्टी जर असेल ते, आता सगळे एलिमेंट काढून टाकले इकडे, ठीक आहे. हे काढलं. आणि इफ यू विल ट्राय टू डिस्प्ले दिस सेट, इन दॅट केस इट इज डिस्प्लेइंग सेट इन द राउंड ब्रॅकेट असं दाखवतं. ते कशामुळे माहित नाही. ऍक्च्युली राउंड ब्रॅकेट मीन्स व्हॉट टपल, बट यू कॅन अंडरस्टँड पुढे येईल तो पॉइंट. ओके, सेट इन द राउंड सेट अँड राउंड ब्रॅकेट इट विल रिप्रेझेंट सेट विच इज बिल्ट इन फंक्शन फॉर सेट. हॅलो, हे असं दाखवतंय म्हणजे समजून घ्यायचं की हा सेट आहे आणि हे कसलं फंक्शन आहे, बिल्ट इन फंक्शन आहे. ते आपण पुढच्या काही पॉइंट्समध्ये येईल तो समजून घेऊ आपण. हॅव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस? Who will unmute and who will say something? Who will unmute? थोडंसं नवीन चेहरा कोण आहे का बघा, थोडंसं अनम्यूट करा and try to explain this pop method. Try to explain this program 10.py. Who will unmute? फास्ट, वेळ कमी आपल्याकडे. फटाफट अनम्यूट करा.
Yes, sir.
सांगा.
In this we are deleting the every element by
Okay.
using the pop method,
Okay.
pop function. But it has no any sequence. It will take any random value from the set.
Okay.
At the last, null set is displayed by the simple round bracket.
Okay. ठीक आहे, काय हरकत नाही. ओके, समजलं बाकीच्या. पॉप मेथड, which element will be removed we cannot predict. Okay, see here we have three methods. If you will compare and program number 8, 9 and 10, if you will compare these three programs, where in program number 8.py we try to understand which method remove, then discard, okay, and pop. So if three functions, if you will compare out of which for remove and discard, argument will be passing as value n. ठीक है. And if you will compare these three methods are helping us to remove a specific element from the set. But in case of discard and remove, we will have the guarantee and we can predict which element will be removed. ठीक आहे. त्यातल्या त्यात परत डिस्कार्ड मध्ये गॅरंटी देता नाही येणार एवढी. ठीक आहे. इन केस ऑफ रिमूव्ह वी कॅन गिव्ह गॅरंटी, बिकॉज when you will be using remove, first of all you will be checking is that element present in the set or not. If the element is not present, definitely it will be throwing an error. But in case of pop method we cannot predict. If you will compare pop, discard and remove, so out of these three methods only one method is unpredictable, where what will happen, which element will be removed from the set, that cannot be predicted. एवढंच फक्त सांगा. तेच फिरवून मी वेगवेगळ्या भाषेत सांगायचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. आय होप यू हॅव अंडरस्टूड पॉप मेथड. आय विल बी मूव्हिंग टुवर्ड्स प्रोग्राम नंबर 11.py now, where we'll understand clear method. I think clear method also we use in case of tuple and list. Can you remember? Hello? Simply it empties, okay, it empties the set. Similarly, if you will be using set, बघूया आपण. ठीक आहे. if you will be using list, in that case also what it will be doing, it will empties the list. Okay, if you will be using round bracket, it means you will be using tuple. And let us check it. Clear, I think we cannot use with tuple because कोण सांगेल कारण fast? Hello? Because elements which are present in the tuple we cannot change, and simply what you are trying to do, you are trying to delete the elements which are present in the tuple, which is not allowed. It means clear function is not coming along with tuple, it will throw an error. हे थोडंसं कंपॅरेटिव्ह स्टडी करायला लागेल बरं का, अदरवाइज इट इज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रिमेंबर. मला पण लक्षात ठेवायला अवघड चाललंय. For you, what is my suggestion? You try to write, you prepare some chart with which you try to understand what is the exact difference, and because same function can be used along with different types of Python literals. Now clear is not applicable for tuple, but clear is applicable for set. Let us check it. Clear is applicable for set. It will not be throwing an error, though it is unindexed. Okay. We cannot change the elements, but we can add the element that we have seen. But we can clear, okay? We can clear elements which are present in this set with the help of clear method. And clear method is simple method in Python. I will be executing this program, so you will get an output as set. हे असं आलं बघा, असं आलं म्हणजे तुमचा सेट जो आहे तो एम्प्टी आहे असं समजायचं. सेट इन द राउंड ब्रॅकेट, इट मीन्स युअर सेट इज नॉट हॅव्हिंग इवन अ सिंगल एलिमेंट. It means clear method has cleared all the elements from your set, this set. काय अडचण?
No, sir.
हाँ, एक लाइन, one line for 11.py.
By using clear method, we can remove all the elements from the set.
Very good. All the elements from the set can be removed. Now, clear is not associated with tuple, but it is associated with list. It is associated with set. असं थोडंसं लक्षात ठेवा. Clear method. Simply, it is clearing the elements which are present in the set or list. Let us move towards 12.py. Hello.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, इकडे आता कोण सांगेल की सोपं आहे. आय विल बी कीपिंग काय म्हणणार, आय विल नॉट से एनिथिंग नाउ. यू कॅन अनम्यूट अँड यू कॅन से समथिंग. Del keyword we used for list, del keyword we used for tuple, del keyword now we will be using for set. Who will say something about del keyword? सांगा, अनम्यूट करा, फास्ट बोला है.
Sir, by using del key, we can, in
Del
case
key
of
नाही,
list, we
del
can
key,
remove
del key.
particular.
डेल की नाही म्हणायचं, डेल की नाही, डेल कीवर्ड. फरक आहे की आणि कीवर्ड. तो आता डिक्शनरी चालू झाल्यावर समजेल. की म्हणजे वेगळं वेगळं आहे ते, ठीक आहे. की वेगळी आहे आणि कीवर्ड वेगळा आहे, ठीक आहे. परत एकदा रिपीट करा.
By using del keyword, we can remove elements from the set. In case of list, we have to mention the index, then we can remove particular element. And
Very
if
good.
we mention
Hmm.
del keyword and list, then we can delete complete list. And
Very good.
in this set, all elements will be removed.
Not only all elements. See here, in case of remove, it will be removing elements, but in case of del keyword, it will be using along with Python literal. So in that case, what it will be doing, it will be deleting entire Python literal. For example, in this case, this set will be deleted completely. Set will be deleted completely. In case of remove method, it will be removing the elements. Discard, it will be removing the elements. Pop, it will be removing the elements. But in case of del keyword, what it will do, it will remove an entire set from your interpreter or computer's memory, because of which if you will try to display or if you will give information to Python interpreter to display this set after deleting this set, so it will be throwing an error, which we have seen in case of list, tuple, and now we have seen in case of set. बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
And one more important point which she highlighted, in case of list, specific index can be mentioned, but in case of set we cannot mention specific index because this is set and set is unindexed. Let us check it. It will be throwing an error. Okay, set object does not support item deletion. Single element cannot be deleted. In case of list, it is allowed. Very good. In case of list, it is allowed. In case of list, it is allowed. It will delete apple. Very good. आपण प्रिंट करायला पाहिजे मला वाटतं, ठीक आहे. Yes. It will remove apple. This set मध्ये बनाना आणि चेरी राहील. Okay. So specific element, if you want to delete or remove, it is possible in case of set, but in case of set, in case of list, it is possible to remove specific element. Specific value can be removed from the list, but in case of set, it is not allowed, because set is unordered collection and unindexed. Unindexed असल्यामुळे indexing is not possible, because of which इथे आपण इंडेक्स देऊ नाही शकत. इफ यू ट्राय टू गिव्ह इंडेक्स इन केस ऑफ सेट, इट विल बी थ्रोइंग एन एरर, and तो एरर का असेल, सेट ऑब्जेक्ट डज नॉट सपोर्ट आयटम डिलीशन. And if you will not mention the index in both cases, in case of list, in case of tuple, and in case of set, it will be deleting, okay, entire list, tuple and set. Entire list, tuple and set will be deleted with the help of del keyword. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Let us move towards 13.py.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here also you'll find difference. In case of list, we have seen how to join two lists. In case of tuple also, we have seen how to join two tuples. Now let us understand how to join two sets. Now in case of list and tuple, we used, which operator we used? Can you remember? Plus operator. Correct. Plus operator we use in case of list and tuple, but in case of set we cannot use. Plus operator cannot be used for set to join two sets. Okay, थोड़ा सा बहु है ना ये. See, statement number 7. Who will give explanation for statement number 7? Now instead of saying something from my side, you can unmute and say something about statement number 7. Hello. From statement number 7, what interpreter will understand? Python interpreter will understand something. You also will understand something now. So can you unmute and say something about statement number 7? Hello. Fast. सांगा की आहे आता एवढे 12 प्रॉब्लेम बघितले. हां,
To join two sets, we using union method.
Only for statement number 7. Statement number 7 मधून काय समजलं?
We have initialized set 1.
We have initialized set 1 with 3 values, where 3 values are having string type. असं सांगायचं. Okay. A is first string, B is second string, and C is third string. Similarly, now you say something about set B. Hello?
We initialize second set 2, which contain integer types 1, 2, 3.
Okay, very good.
And
now can you
by
say something
using
about
union method, we define set 3, which is union of set 1 and set 2.
Very good.
And by using union method, we can join these two sets, which contain unique elements from those two sets.
Very good. And if I will remove comment to statement number 13 and 14, what will happen? Can you guess? Set 4, where I am trying to join set 1 and set 2. Hello?
It will give error.
It will give error because plus operator cannot be used for a set to join two sets. So plus operator we use in case of list, in case of tuple, but it is not applicable for a set. If I will execute it, it will give error. Unsupported operand type plus set and set. That's why we cannot use plus operator. I will be passing comment to this last two statements, and if I will execute, now who will explain meaning of this statement? What will happen? एवढं सांगा आता. right side of statement number 10, after this is equal to symbol, what happens at right side? What is the meaning of right side?
Set 2 is added in the set 1.
Set 2 is added in the set 1. So can I ask one question? What will be the content or element for set 1?
String A, B, and C.
ते चेक करायला पाहिजे बरं का, मला पण नाही माहित. So I will write print and here I will write set 1. Let us check it. set 1 तसाच राहिला बरं का, set 1 तसाच राहिला. Okay. It means if you will compare and union and extend we use in case of list. If you will recall it, you can compare both methods, union and extend. In case of extend, what was happening in case of extend? It was extending your in case of list, it was extending list, and it means content of particular list will change. But in case of union, that is not happening. That I checked. In case of set 1, it will remain original set as it is. But if I will use list, and along with list instead of union, if I will use extend, in that case what will happen? Elements of set 1 may change. म्हणजे काय? इथे जर मी square bracket दिला, so it will become set. It will become list. It will become list, and instead of union, see here, union we cannot use along with set. Unresolved attribute reference union for class list. Square bracket वापरल्यामुळे list झालं. Set 1 and set 2 will become list. And if I will bring my cursor on this union word, in that case it will be displaying some message, unresolved attribute reference union for class list. It means union function cannot be used, it is not associated with list. But if I will use extend, so it is possible. It means now in this case what will happen? Set 1 is extended with elements of set 2, and if I will try to print set 1, तर तिकडे थोडंसं चेंज बघायला भेटेल. लेट अस चेक इट. इन दिस वे यू कॅन रिमेंबर. काय झालं आहे, मला वाटतं हे सेट 3 लिहायलाच नाही पाहिजे होतं. ओके, कारण की सेट 3 मध्ये काय नाही, त्याच्यामुळे ते न आलं, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट डिफाइंड. नाव इन दिस केस एरर झालं, हे पण घालवायला पाहिजे. चलो, extend मध्ये extend झाला, and because of extending what is happening, set 1 is changing in case of list, but in case of union which is associated with set, तिथे बरं का थोडंसं बघा union, तर इथे कर्ली ब्रॅकेट वापरायला लागेल, because union is associated with set, it is not associated with list. Now if I will execute, let us check error देतो का बघू आधी. It is not throwing any kind of error, but here you are combining, okay, you are joining two sets where set 1 is joined with set 2, union is taking place, but its result needs to be stored in the third variable, and third literal, and that is set, in this case set 3 is equal to. अशा प्रकारे थोडासा फरक आहे दोन्हीमध्ये, युनियन अँड एक्सटेंड. कसं लक्षात ठेवणार बघा. अँड हिअर सेट 1 विल रिमेन अनचेंज्ड. लेट अस एक्झिक्यूट इट. ABC, ठीक आहे, हा आपला सेट 1 आहे आणि हा आपला सेट 3 आहे. ओके, सेट 3 अजून एकदा एक्झिक्यूट करू. थोडासा फरक जाणवते बरं का, काहीतरी 1 2 3 एलिमेंट चेंज नाही होत. हॅलो, हॅव यू ऑब्झर्व इन
Yes, sir.
हे थोडंसं काढून टाकू हे रिमूव्ह केलं आता फक्त वरचं येईल ते सेट 3 आहे सेट 3 वेअर डिस्प्लेइंग ऑन द आउटपुट कन्सोल हां आता चेंज झालं बघा 1 2 3 रँडम सिक्वेन्स आहे असं लक्षात ठेवा सेट 1 2 3 मग अशी सलग राहिलं होतं पण आता चेंज झालं इट मीन्स set 3 is the combination of ठीक है set 1 and set 2 and it is possible with the help of union method which is associated with set and what happens it is combining elements of set 1 and set 2 and specially unique elements will be combined इकडे जर add केलं C let us check it okay union ने काय झालं combination of two sets but unique elements will be displayed फक्त मला एक कळलं नाही बरं का इकडे कोणाला समजलं असेल तर सांगा हे एक स्टेटमेंट आहे स्टेटमेंट नंबर 11 I am modifying certain things here I will write 2 and here I will write 1 so in both statements ठीक आहे we'll try to print ह्याच्यामध्ये हे टाकूया So is there any difference between statement number 10 and 12? That is my question which I am not able to understand. जर तुम्हाला कोणाला कळलं तर बघा किंवा सेम असेल तर सेम म्हणून सांगा ओके so this is the output okay this is the output for statement number 11 and this is the output for statement number 13. Is there any difference between
No, sir. Only sequence is changing.
Sequence is changing. आता इथे बघा इथे मी परत 1 लिहितो आणि इथे 2 लिहितो ओके काहीतरी फरक आहे बरं का नाउ कॅन यू ऑब्झर्व
Yes, sir. It is showing same.
Now it is showing same set 1 dot union set 2 set 1 dot union set 2 in this case only it will be showing a same result for set 3 but if I will be using set 2 dot union set 1 in that case sequence will change for set 3 it means can we say statement number 10 and statement number 12 are they same or not that I cannot say at this moment because we are not getting आता सेम आलं आहे सांगू नाही शकत असं वाटतं सेम आलं ठीक आहे वरचं आणि खालचं वन्स अगेन आय विल एक्झिक्यूट इट आता सेम यायला लागलं सेम असा आहे कधी कधी सिक्वेन्स बदलतो आहे दोन्ही मधला now it is remaining same that you can check it and if you will get any kind of difference so you can share with all of us. Let us go to next. Have you understood how to join two sets?
Yes, sir.
Only what is important here in case of extend actually this third variable is not required we are extending either list 1 or list 2 but in case of set third set is required which will be combination of two sets and how it will how union method is used out of these two sets any set can be any name of the set can be written then dot operator union method can be written and in the round bracket another set can be passed as argument okay now one more question you can ask can we combine more than two sets in case of list in case of tuple we have seen with the help of plus operator we can combine more than two lists more than two tuples also we can combine but can we combine more than two sets that is the question कसं करता येईल one more set I will write here set say 5 and copy करूया control C elements बदलायला लागतील समजण्यासाठी ओके 10 this and this and chemistry. So set 1, set 2 and set 5, these are the three sets we have used, and I want to join these three sets. Set 1, set 2, set 5 I want to join, and I want to store result in the set 3. Can we join that? Let us check. इकडे जर मी लिहिलं set 5, let us check it आणि ह्याला कमेंट पास करू. Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3 म्हणजे set 2, 10, 20, 30 म्हणजे set 5 आणि ABC म्हणजे set 1. It means we can combine more than one sets by using union method. अजून एक इथे करता येतं बघा ना, set 1 काय आउटपुटमध्ये फरक पडला बघा. नाही काय फरक पडला, म्हणजे हे असं लिहिता येतं बघा. आता असं लिहिता येईल का? हॅलो, I have removed set 1 dot. I have removed them. Hello.
No, sir.
Unresolved reference union. हे असं कधी लिहू शकतो आपण? When that function is built-in function. Print ला check करा. In case of print, we can write directly function can be called. But if function is simple method in Python, it will be associated with object, and that object will be Python literal. Therefore, I need to write set 1 dot. एक तर set 1 लिहायला लागेल किंवा set 2 dot लिहायला लागेल किंवा set 5 dot लिहायला लागेल. And later on, what you can do, you can call your union method, and arguments will be name of the sets, where these three sets will be joined together and its result will be stored in the set 3. बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Let us move towards 14.py. Again, update method we are using, but now in this case we will be using update method to insert elements of one set into another set. It means again this is another kind of joining the two elements. Note, both union and update will exclude any duplicate items. Okay? Because union and update both are associated with set, that is number 1. And if any method is associated with set, when you will be trying to push any elements in the another set, at that time what will happen? It will be not considering duplicate elements. Duplicate elements will not be updated or added. That is the common thing for union and update. फरक काय आहे दोन्ही मध्ये? हॅलो, here update method that inserts all items from one set into another set. Now you can compare an extend method and update method. Extend method we use in case of list, update method we are using for set. Now in this case, third variable is not required, third Python literal is not required. Okay, simply what you can do, set 1 dot update in the round bracket set 2. In this case, what will happen? It will be working similar to extend function, extend method in case of list we have seen. It means set 1 will be updated. Okay, set 1 will be updated with elements of set 2. So after this statement number 8, if I will print set 1, so I will be getting combination of set 1 and set 2 in set 1. ठीक है, ह्याला आपण कमेंट पास करूया. लेट अस चेक इट. set 1 will be the combination of set 1 and set 2 because of this statement. हा फरक आहे. समजलं का? It means you are updating what you are updating. Set 1 you are updating with elements of set 2, and if you will check elements of set 2, so elements of set 2 will remain unchanged. Elements of set 2 will remain unchanged. I am executing now. Statement number 10 will help us to display elements of set 2, where set 2 elements of set 2 will remain unchanged. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I will write set 2, then dot update set 1, what will happen? Sanga. It means set 2 you want to update, you don't want to update set 1, you want to update set 2. It means set 2 will be updated with elements of set 1. So what will be the output for statement number 9 and statement number 10?
For statement number 9, it will give A, B, C.
Very good.
And for statement number 10, it will give A, B, C and 1, 2, 3 in random order.
Very good. Very good. So set 1 will remain unchanged because set 1 ला हातच नाही लावला आपण. What we are giving information with the help of statement number 8, we are trying to update set 2 with update method with set 1. It means elements of set 1 will be added, will be updated in set 2. Set 2 will be changed, whereas set 1 will remain unchanged. Only that is the difference. Hello?
Yes, sir.
डाऊट आहे का कोणाला? आपल्याकडे वेळ कमी आहे, थोडंसं फास्ट चाललोय आपण. आपल्याला माझं टार्गेट होतं बरं का, डिक्शनरी ऑल्सो आय वॉन्टेड टू कव्हर टुडे, बट माहित नाही किती कव्हर होणार. सो आय एम मुव्हिंग टुवर्ड्स 15.py. शॅल आय?
Yes, sir.
This is very easy. Already I spoke something about this set in the round bracket. Set round bracket इकडे 2 वेळा आलतं, 2-3 वेळा आलतं इकडे आउटपुट कन्सोल मध्ये. Actually that was the constructor in Python. Constructor means what? Function. Okay. Constructor means what? It is function. काहीतरी एरर आलं की इकडे बघा, माहित नाही, मिनिट रन करतो मी. एरर वगैरे काही नाही, फक्त हे असं ऑरेंज कलर माहित नाही मला. डबल कोट्स राऊंड ब्रॅकेट, ठीक आहे, हे सोडून दे. कशामुळे कलर आला तुम्ही बघा, एरर काय नाही आहे. ओके, लेट अस अंडरस्टँड दिस सेट मेथड. नाव सेट इज मेथड. आता ह्याला कलर पण असं का आलं, थोडंसं रिमूव्ह करू आपण. सेटला कसला कलर आहे दिसेल ना तिकडे. हां, आता दिसतं का? हॅलो, इथे दिसत नाही आहे, त्याच्यामुळे सेपरेटली लिहिलं सेट. व्हॉट काइंड ऑफ कलर यू विल फाइंड फॉर सेट? सेट इज मेथड or it is constructor similar to our alien function. It means set is built-in function. Okay, set is built-in function which will help us to convert our tuple into set, again list into set, set into set. Hello, simply set method which is built-in method which is helping us to convert our list into set. आता इथे पहिली केस कसली आहे? व्हॉट वी आर कन्वर्टिंग इनटू सेट. हॅलो, in statement number 6 what we are converting our tuple. Round bracket means what? Tuple. We are converting our tuple into set with the help of set method. In statement number 9 what I am trying to do, I am trying to convert my list. This is list square bracket, round bracket मध्ये list आहे. List I am trying to convert in this set. So therefore this set चा टाइप जो आहे तो सेट होणार. But in this case बघितलेलंच आहे हे बरं का. Once again I am repeating with the help of set method, and set is built-in method which will convert your list into set, tuple into set and set into set. कर्ली ब्रॅकेट म्हणजे सेटच आहे. हा सेट परत दुसऱ्या सेटमध्ये कन्वर्ट केला. दॅट इज पॉसिबल. नॉर्मली हे वापरत नाही. स्टेटमेंट नंबर 12 विल नॉट बी युजिंग बिकॉज सेट हा सेट मध्ये कन्वर्ट करायची गरज नाही. सेट हा सेट मध्ये कॉपी वी कॅन डू. But in case of if you have any list, if you have any tuple, and if you want to convert your list and tuple into set, that is possible with the help of set method, which is built-in function. समजलं का?
Yes, sir.
If I will execute it, you will get an output of this set in 3 cases. You will get as a set. Curly bracket जरी इकडे round bracket असला आतमध्ये, it will convert it into set. It will square bracket आहे, then also it will convert it into set. इथे curly brackets असल्यामुळे curly brackets राहिला. Okay, in this way what you can do, you can convert list tuple into set with the help of set method, which is built-in function. हे 15.py वरून सांगता येईल. Who will revise 15.py? Hello.
By using set constructor, we
set
can
constructor, set method, which is built-in असं म्हणा आहे. constructor आहे म्हणजे ते function आहे. function आहे म्हणजे ते built-in आहे. सांगा, revise करा. set.
by using set constructor, which is built-in function, we can make set of means we can convert list into set, tuple into set.
And set into set. Okay. Set into
Yes.
set करायची गरज आहे का नाही माहित नाही, पण आपण चेक केलं आहे ना. set into set also we can convert. So this is about 15.py and last program नाही आहे तिकडे. These are the some of the functions which you can check on W3 school आहे, Python W3 school. त्याच्यावरती चेक करा. अँड सर्टन फंक्शन्स व्हॉट यू डू, यू ट्राय टू काही घेतले नसतील ह्याच्यामधले बरं का. पॉप वगैरे घेतलं, रिमूव्ह घेतलं आहे ना. सिमेट्रिक डिफरन्स अपडेट, युनियन घेतलं आपण, अपडेट घेतलं आहे. इज डिस जॉईंट हे काय थोडंसं बघा. अँड इफ यू विल ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड, यू कॅन शेअर. अँड इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन where what you can do, you can share your mobile screen and you can explain. So this will be the homework for you. Certain functions which are mentioned which I haven't covered, and in this session you can explore those functions in the next session. You can share your mobile screen and you can show and you can explain. हे तुमच्यासाठी थोडंसं ठेवलेलं आहे. जे काही कव्हर केले आपण, कुठले अपडेट, युनियन, अपडेट, रिमूव्ह, पॉप, क्लिअर. ओके, क्लिअर, ऍड. So 4-5 functions I tried to cover. Remaining functions you can explore. So have you understood set in short?
Yes, sir.
So 2 to 3 lines for set. Then we'll move towards dictionary. एक 4-5 लाइन सांगा है ना. What you understood about set? Definition सांगितलं तर चालेल. Then we can move towards dictionary, which will be our last Python literal. Hello. 2 to 3 lines for set. 2 to 3 lines for set. Who will unmute? Prithviraj Deshmukh, can you unmute? होतंय का नाही काय माहित unmute बघा. सौरभ चव्हाण, प्रज्वल, श्रद्धा.
Yes, sir.
2 to 3 lines for set. What you understood?
So set is a Python request which is unordered. It does not have index, so it is unordered. So we cannot remove it because we don't have order. So we have seen some operations done on it like pop, clear,
Okay,
and it is written in curly bracket.
very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, that is sufficient. Okay, it is sufficient. Can we move towards dictionary now? Which is last Python literal. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am opening an first one.py. You can read along with me. Actually, I will read. You can listen. Dictionary is collection which is unordered. Okay. First point. Unordered, unchangeable, and indexed. Okay. Once again, I am reading. Dictionary is collection which is unordered, changeable, and indexed. So from this statement, okay, from the definition of dictionary, what you can say? Can you say something in your own word, in your own language? What will be this dictionary? Can you guess? Unordered, okay. This is the quality which comes along with set. Am I right? Hello? Unordered. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So unordered is the quality, we can call it as, okay, quality which we have seen for set. Changeable, I can say, changeable is the quality of list. Okay, changeable is quality of list. We can change our elements. In case of list, only we can change our elements. And indexed, in case of tuple and in case of list and tuple are indexed. In short, dictionary is collection of all these three, but we cannot call directly. It is combination of list, tuple, and set. Directly, we cannot call it as collection of list, tuple, and set as a dictionary. But dictionary is collection which is unordered, okay, unordered, changeable, and indexed. Because unordered is the quality of set, changeable is quality of a list, okay, and indexed is quality of both tuple and list. थोडंसं लक्षात ठेवण्यासाठी सांगितलं हे, ओके. बट वी कॅनॉट कॉल डिक्शनरी ॲज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ लिस्ट, टपल अँड सेट. हे कॉम्बिनेशन नाही आहे. ओनली इट इज कलेक्शन विच इज अनऑर्डर्ड, चेंजेबल आहे, ओके. इट इज चेंजेबल अँड इंडेक्स्ड. So have you understood definition of dictionary?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In Python dictionaries, next point which I am reading, in Python dictionaries are written with curly brackets. आता curly brackets आपण कोणाला वापरले होते? आठवतं का बघा आता, आहे ना? सेट साठी. So in Python dictionaries are also written with curly brackets. Only what is the difference? They have keys and values. ह्या दोन गोष्टी एक्स्ट्रा आहेत डिक्शनरी मध्ये. अदरवाइज इट इज सेट. कर्ली ब्रॅकेट मीन्स व्हॉट? इट इज सेट. बट if set comes along with keys and values, then we are calling that set as dictionary. In this way also you can define your dictionary. Dictionary is one type of set, but it comes along with keys and values. Keys are nothing but index, okay. In case of dictionary, keys are nothing but index, and values are values, okay. Elements which we are trying to store in the Python literal, these are nothing but values. Only you can understand about this dictionary. Dictionary is also written along with curly brackets, but it comes along with keys and values. इथपर्यंत काय अडचण? ते समजून घेऊ की आणि व्हॅल्यू काय असते. ठीक आहे. सो वन एक्झाम्पल, दिस इज द इनिशियलायझेशन ऑफ डिक्शनरी. ठीक आहे. कसं लिहिलं बघा ना, दिस डिक्ट, ओके. दिस डिक्ट इज द डिक्शनरी. नाव आहे डिक्शनरीचं. इथे काय पण लिहू शकता. ए जरी लिहिलं तरी ते ए नावाची डिक्शनरी होईल, ओके. फक्त इथे पण तुम्हाला ए लिहायला लागेल. And if you execute, it will be executed. It will display an entire dictionary on the output console. So this is the dictionary which will be displayed on the output console. पण आपण काय करतोय, जसं this list घेतलं होतं, this set घेतलं होतं, similarly this dict, okay, this dict is the dictionary Python literal, and it is initialized with assignment operator. Curly bracket is used. Within curly bracket we can mention two things, keys and values. So if you will be using more than one keys, more than one values, in that case keys and values can be separated by comma, and actually key and value it is coming in the form of pair. Hello, key and value, it is coming in the form of pair, and that pair is separated with colon. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Once again I'm repeating, key and value, they are coming in the form of pair, and that pair is separated with colon. This is the syntax. This syntax you can follow, and all such keys and pair of keys and values can be mentioned in the curly bracket. And in this way what you can do, you can initialize, you can define your dictionary. इथपर्यंत काय अडचण? हॅलो हॅलो इकडे बर का बघा ना, हे जे आहे कर्ली ब्रॅकेट चालू झाला, अँड इन दी कर्ली ब्रॅकेट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल brand is written, which is string in the double quotes. If something is written means what, it is string. Then colon, and after this colon one more string is used, and then comma is used. It means this part you can consider as a one pair, okay, one pair of dictionary, where before colon this is called as key. This is called as key, and after colon whatever value you will be using, it will be considered as a value. So this is key. Before colon key is mentioned, and after colon value is mentioned, and in this way one pair of key and value is written. Then if in your dictionary further more pairs if you want to mention, in that case what you can do, you can use comma. So comma will be separating the pair of key and value, comma like that, which will separate. And so this is the second pair of key and value, in which model will be the second key and k10 will be the second value. Similarly third key, if you will ask what is the third key in my dictionary, so cc is the third key, and 1000 is the value, which will be the value for which will be this value will be associated with key cc. आणि हे थोडंसं जर एक्झाम्पल बघितलं तर थोडंसं समजण्यासाठी, ऍक्च्युअली आय एम ट्राइंग टू कन्सिडर डिक्शनरी वेअर मारुतीचं व्हेकल जर कन्सिडर केलं, इफ यू विल कन्सिडर व्हेकल ऑफ काय म्हणतो, व्हेकल ऑफ मारुती व्हेकल, ओके, मारुती व्हेकल. सो इन दॅट केस 3 things can be mentioned in the dictionary. One will be brand, कुठल्या ब्रँडचा आहे, व्हेकल कुठल्या ब्रँडचा आहे, ओके. इन्स्टेड ऑफ दिस डिक्ट यू कॅन राईट व्हेकल कसं लिहिणार बघा, हेच नाव द्यायचं व्हेकल इथे. It means vehicle is my dictionary which will have 3 pairs of keys and values. In first pair, first key is my brand, second is model, and third is cc. So cc is capacity of engine. 1000 कॅपॅसिटीचं इंजिन आहे. K10 हे काय मॉडेल आहे, ओके. K10 मारुती K10 काय म्हणतात त्याला, K10च म्हणतात का बघा, मारुती K10. हॅलो, ब्रँड मारुती कंपनीचं नाव झालं, ठीक आहे, दॅट इज ब्रँड. मॉडेल कुठलं तर K10. 800 पण एक मॉडेल आहे बरं का. इकडे जर मी 800 लिहिलं 800, तर त्याची सीसीची इंजिनची कॅपॅसिटी 800 असते. ओके, इफ आय विल राईट हिअर स्विफ्ट, थोडंसं बघा माहिती असेल, स्विफ्ट जर मॉडेल घेतलं आहे ना मारुतीचं, तर त्याचं इंजिन सीसी किती असते कोणाला माहिती आहे का? हॅलो, 1200 का 1400 असतं बघा आहे ना, 1600 एक्झॅक्ट का 2400 असतं माहित नाही, 2400 असतं का 1600 असतं बघा ते. इन दिस वे व्हॉट विल हॅपन इफ मॉडेल इज चेंजिंग, इन दॅट केस व्हॉट हॅपन्स, इंजिनचं सीसी चेंज होत आहे ना, दिस इज द कॅपॅसिटी. सीसी मीन्स व्हॉट कॅपॅसिटी, हे सेंटीमीटर क्यूब मध्ये असतं ना, किती आपण शिकलो ते BME मध्ये, IC इंजिन मध्ये. दिस इज दी कॅपॅसिटी ऑफ इंजिन आहे, क्युबिक सेंटीमीटर मध्ये असतं ते. तर आपण एक्झाम्पलसाठी कुठलं घेतलं होतं, 1000 K10. सो K10 इज मॉडेल, सीसी इज कॅपॅसिटी ऑफ इंजिन असं म्हणू आपण, ठीक आहे. ब्रँड इज मारुती. So vehicle is my dictionary. Okay, vehicle is my dictionary. In this dictionary, I am trying to store all the information along with key, values with key. Where Maruti, for this Maruti value, which key is associated? Brand key is associated. K10 is the model, and associated key for K10 is model. Okay, associated key for 1000 is CC, which will represent capacity of engine. So in this way, dictionaries can be mentioned. समजलं का? हॅलो, डिक्शनरी. Last 2 to 3 minutes. Have you understood? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
आता बघायला भेटते का माहित नाही बरं का. पूर्वी लँडलाईन असायचे आहे ना, लँडलाईन फोन. आता कोणाच्या घरी असतील तर बघा, डिक्शनरी असायची, त्या फोनसाठीची डिक्शनरी असायची. हॅलो, त्या डिक्शनरीमध्ये काय असायचं? फोनची डिक्शनरी म्हणायचो आपण त्याला. ओके, सो दॅट एक्झाम्पल यू कॅन रिलेट विथ दिस कन्सेप्ट, डिक्शनरी इन पायथॉन. सेम कन्सेप्ट यू विल फाइंड. वेअर व्हॉट विल हॅपन, देअर सिरियल नंबर असतं का, त्या एवढं लक्षात नाही माझ्या, ठीक आहे. सिरियल नंबर जर असेल तर सिरियल नंबर. ओके, नेक्स्ट विल बी नेम ऑफ द पर्सन, आणि त्याच्या पुढे त्याचा फोन नंबर, लँडलाईन नंबर तो. आणि डिक्शनरी जर असेल तर तिकडे ABCD लिहिलेलं असतं त्या पेजेसवरती, एच्या नावाच्या किंवा आडनावाच्या. ओके, सरनेम किंवा नेम. तिकडे डायरेक्ट एच्या ठिकाणी जायचं. एच्या ठिकाणी आतमध्ये जाऊन कुठलं नाव आहे दॅट यू कॅन सर्च specific number for that particular key. In that case, if that example you will consider telephone dictionary, if you will consider as example of Python dictionary, in that case, what will be the key and what will be the value? Hello, you can relate telephone dictionary, you can relate with Python dictionary, and that example you can keep in front of you, and you can make analogy with Python dictionary. Now listen question carefully. In case of telephone dictionary, what will be the key and what will be the value, so that I can understand you have understood dictionaries in Python. Hello,
Name is the key and number written in front of name is no value.
very good. Name of the person will be the key. Okay, and value will be the telephone number, landline number. In this way you can consider. ठीक आहे. मग पुढे जाता जाता अजून एक क्वेश्चन. कॅन यू फाइंड अ सेम नेम इन द डिक्शनरी? हॅलो, इन केस ऑफ टेलिफोन डिक्शनरी कॅन यू फाइंड सेम नेम? आता प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक असेल, डिक्शनरी छापणाऱ्यांनी 2 वेळा घातला असेल तर माहित नाही. Okay, but conceptually can you find same name in the telephone dictionary? राहुल गणेश शिंदे ह्या नावाचा एक आहे पर्सन, ठीक आहे, आणि सेमच नावाचा त्याच्याच खाली राहुल गणेश शिंदे आहे, फक्त फोन नंबर वेगळे. विचार करा. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. It means whatever keys you will be using in the dictionary, these keys, okay, are remaining unique in case of पायथॉन डिक्शनरी. म्हणजे ब्रँड जर आलं इकडे विच इज की, हे ब्रँड परत एकदा येऊ नाही शकत. हे असं डबल कोट्स ब्रँड. मला वाटतं टाइम संपायला लागला बरं का आपला. आपण थांबूया इकडे आणि परत तुम्हाला 4ला लेक्चर असतं वाटतं. आज आहे का लेक्चर? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
हा, सो लेट अस स्टॉप हिअर. फक्त समजलं का बघा ना, डिक्शनरीमध्ये की जे आहे ते युनिक राहणार. ओके, की व्हॅल्यू मे चेंज. व्हॅल्यू मे चेंज म्हणजे काय? व्हॅल्यूज ही काय पण असू शकेल. ओके, फॉर एक्झाम्पल मॉडेल पण 1000च आहे. ओके, आणि काय, इंजिनची कॅपॅसिटी पण 1000च आहे. इट मीन्स व्हॅल्यूज कॅन बी युज्ड रिपीटेटिव्हली इन द डिक्शनरी. दिस इज अलाउड. इफ आय विल एक्झिक्यूट, इट विल बी एक्झिक्युटेड अकॉर्डिंगली. इट विल बी डिस्प्लेइंग मॉडेल 1000 CC 1000. ओके, म्हणजे व्हॅल्यूज कॅन रिपीट. ओके, बट कीज विल रिमेन युनिक. इथे जर मी परत एकदा मॉडेल लिहिलं, मॉडेलचं स्पेलिंग चुकलंय, MODEL. ओके, मॉडेल. अँड इफ आय विल ट्राय टू एक्झिक्यूट, आता मात्र एरर देणार ते. दिलं नाही ना एरर, पण ते सेट सारखं कन्सिडर करून त्याने काय केलं बघा. मला वाटतं दोन्ही सेमच घेतलं आपण. हे थोडंसं वेगळं घ्यायला पाहिजे. काय बघा, मॉडेल स्विफ्ट आहे. तुम्ही पण ट्राय करा ना, वेगवेगळे प्रोग्राम लिहून बघा आणि समजून घ्या. हा, नाव इट इज नॉट गिविंग एरर, बट दिस इज नॉट अलाउड आहे. ऍक्च्युली एरर द्यायला पाहिजे होतं, पण ते युनिक कन्सिडर करून एकच व्हॅल्यू घ्यायला लागला ना. कुठली घेतलं त्यांनी? एकदा स्विफ्ट घेतलं, 1000 घेतलं नाही या केसमध्ये. वन्स अगेन इफ आय विल एक्झिक्यूट, हा, प्रत्येक वेळेस स्विफ्टच घेतं ते. स्पेलिंग बरोबर आहे का दोन्हीचं? तुम्ही पण थोडंसं चेक करा की ही युनिक असते. असं मी थोडंसं वाचलंय, पण ते एरर देत नाही. आणि ही व्हॅल्यू घेतली नाही त्यांनी. ओके, विच व्हॅल्यू विल बी कन्सिडर्ड? स्विफ्ट विल बी कन्सिडर्ड फॉर द मॉडेल. चेक करूया आपण सॅटर्डेला. हॅव यू अंडरस्टूड डिक्शनरी?
Yes, sir.
सो लेट अस स्टॉप हिअर. अटेंडन्स परवा विसरली. 1 मिनिट थांबा आहे ना, आणि मग जावं. अटेंडन्स घेऊया अजून एकदा.